I'd like to see Earl Huntingdon. I want what's mine.
About your father.
My father now. Your father hanged before your own eyes.
Priscilla, the daughter of the Nottingham sheriff, continues to have an extramarital affair with Laforce, the garrison captain, despite the fact that many of the soldiers observe that she frequently visits his residence. In addition to her sexual cravings, Priscilla's strong desire to control others is crucial to her affair, since she likes to remind the captain that she can have him expelled or even put to death whenever she pleases. Because he is aware of the serious predicament he could find himself in, Laforce also seems to love the imminent danger of the affair and is excited to risk it all. Robin boldly travels to the estate with a bag full of cash and begs Marianne Huntingdon to flee with him after realizing that she is the sole individual who still genuinely cares for him following the loss of his parents. Robin claims that the funds are sufficient to offer them a new beginning and that he is well versed in the forest's depths, where they can dwell in safety and tranquility. However, the Earl of Huntingdon and the most reliable goon, Bernard, enter the stable at the estate and separate Marian and him before Marian has a chance to decide. Convinced by the Nottingham sheriff, Huntingdon had previously planned to send Marian to Queen Eleanor's court in order to exploit her as a means to establish a potential marriage connection that would bring the family closer to the royal family. As a result, he now dismisses the young lady, who bids her brothers farewell before leaving the Locksley estate in her carriage with Bernard. The Earl chooses to send his daughter away because he is now very harsh with her and already thinks she is dishonest.
Leave with me.
I want.
You can live and be happy.
I will leave with you. Rob, no!
Give it to me.
You don't want a murder on your hands.
A Saxon dog!
She begs Bernard to allow her to see Robin one last time during the lengthy drive to London, and she is eventually granted permission. She has one last talk with Robin at Gamewell's home, which Bernard himself drives her to. She vows to always remember Robin in her prayers and thoughts, even as Robin vents her rage and disdain towards all Normans. It seems like Robin gains a slight enhanced feeling of nature and the untamed forest. Alongside 3 other men, Robin is tasked with killing the deer that the 3 of them manage to approach deep into the woodland during the hunt. However, just as Robin is ready to launch his bow, he hears some unusual murmurs coming from the trees and even the deer, which he interprets right away as a message from the forest's reigning gods, Drogo and Goda. To Will's annoyance, he does not shoot because he believes the whisper to be an instruction not to kill the deer. A party of warriors led by Captain Laforce of Nottingham, who had come on a gaming excursion, stopped Robin while he was traveling with his bow and arrows and nearly forced him to place a wager. If Robin can use the arrow to hit any target of his choosing, Laforce declares he will give him 10 pence, which Robin considers it's a substantial sum. Robin takes the offer with confidence, but when Lafos orders him to shoot a deer in the distance, he is taken aback. Since the king owns all game, it is against Norman law to shoot or kill an animal in a forest. But according to the agreement, if he didn't shoot, Lafos would take away his bow and arrow and return him to Sherwood. Robin loves his bow and arrow, and as a result, Robin chooses to take the initiative and make the shot, which promptly kills the deer with a precisely timed chest strike. Larfors, now in disbelief, not only because he never thought Robin would make such a far off hit, but also because the animal's death indicate that he and his men have just witnessed an unlawful act that they as law enforcement officers must put an end to. Larfors shoots arrows at Robin while allowing him to flee, obviously with the intention of killing him and giving the impression that he and his soldiers have killed a poacher. Robin swings around swiftly to defend himself and shoots the captain with a single arrow, killing Larfos instantaneously and committing a horrible homicide. Because of the crime, Robin will now be subject to legal persecution, which will eventually drive him to seek revenge deep in the forest and become an outlaw.